This is a review that I haven't done for quite some time, mainly due to the fact that I've sort of went a bit sort of like consumerist and bought a video game called Like a Dragon Ishin, and I've been playing it like non-stop to the point where it's like getting to be an addiction for me. My family are worried about me because I'm like playing with it non-stop. You can probably tell by the bags under my eyes I haven't slept much because I've just been playing it. You know, I mean, I've mentioned it before in previous videos that it's one of those Yakuza type games. It's not actually a Yakuza game, but it's made by the same company, featuring the same engine, same types of characters, same, it's in the same universe. That's all you need to know. It's a Yakuza game, even though it really isn't. And it's really, really good. You can do all kinds of things on it, just like you can in all the Yakuza games. I've been doing the farming a lot, which, you can have your own farm. It's amazing. Not only can you run a gang of samurai slashing everyone up with katanas and shooting everyone, you can also run a farm. And that's what I've had fun doing. I have 200 ginseng, or ginseng. I don't know how it's pronounced. I don't know much about vegetables. As you can probably tell, I don't eat them very often. I'm too much of a lard ass for that kind of healthy lifestyle. But yeah, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, that is unfortunately why I haven't been doing that many reviews. I will be back doing them because I'll complete the game and then I'll be back. But in the meantime, here's a review right now. This time around, it is Biere Triple Edition Limitée, as it says on this sort of miniature label, which has long since fallen off. It says Biere Triple Tradionelle, ingrédients de première qualité, which means traditional imported triple beer crafted with premium ingredients. 3 grains. It's a triple type beer, which is basically, it means that it's like a Belgian style, but it's brewed with like 3 times the amount of like malts or whatever, so it's stronger than all the others. And this is a 6%, so it's fairly strong, but not as strong as most triples. And it's brewed by the Hochfelden Brewery in France, which is part of the Alsace region. So the name Hochfelden, I know you're probably thinking, yeah, it sounds a bit German, it doesn't sound that French. You're right, because Alsace used to be part of France, then it became part of Germany, then it became part of France again, then it became part of Germany, then it became part of France. It's historically been a disputed region, but now it's back in France for the time being. Anyway, until World War III breaks out, and then the Germans will probably invade it again, which they've done a few times. But for now, we're in a time of peace, so let's make the most of it. Yeah, Biere Triple Tradionelle. So yeah, we know what this is. So yeah, this is using 3 times the amount of grains, malts, fucking bish, bash, bosh and all that bollocks that they do when they brew beer. So that's it. I know it's a bit sort of cheap, the label, but it's from ALDI. So what you can see is like some really good traditional type font with a windmill and some old wooden straw, whatever the fuck, houses with a couple of malts adorning the label either side. And on the back it's just some writing, and it's a bit wet, so you can't really see it that well. But yeah, this is Biere Tradionelle. I am in need of a drink, to be honest, because as you probably already know if you've watched these videos before, I'm an Evertonian. Pop this open now. There we go. And us Evertonians are kind of getting put through the fucking ringer, aren't we, emotionally, right now. The team's doing it, and the boys are fucking definitely doing it, I mean, what is the fucking point in that fucking balls? I mean, are they doing anything right now? I don't know. Let's get out the fucking bottle and I can talk a bit more about it. there we go. There's a... Oh, that's a big head. It's Yeah, it's very cloudy. And a big three-fingered head right there. And it's a sort of like a golden colour. Or a light amber. It's a very nice colour. I like this colour. But yeah, Everton fucking really fucking pissing everyone off, aren't they right now? On the verge of relegation, getting investigated for financial... yeah. Yeah, financial irregularities. You know, just think, a couple of years ago when Mashiri first, invested heavily into the club, everyone was really optimistic. He's put his money where his mouth is, so you can't fault him on that. He's invested fucking hundreds of millions in the club, on the stadium, and on the team to try and get them as high as they could possibly be. However, unfortunately, he did not put his money in getting a removal firm to get fucking people like Bill Kenwright the fuck out the club. Hence the reason why they've stagnated to a horrifying level. In fact, I wouldn't even say they've stagnated, they've just sort of degraded, they've devolved. They've actually gone from, you know, getting regular places in Europe. Yeah, I know it's only the Europa League, but it's fucking Europe, innit? It could be worse. To being 19th in the league, only a few games away from getting relegated, you know. A few seasons ago we were looking forward to playing football matches in Florence in Europe. Now we're looking forward to playing fucking West Brom in the Championship, which is fun. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, that's so. You know, on behalf of all Everton fans again, I know I don't speak for all Everton fans, but yeah, that's what the board's got you, Mashiri. So you know. I mean, he must be a bit gullible though, mustn't he, when you think about it, because, you know, he's invested all this money, knowing full well that you've got an absolute fucking parasite like Kenwright and Baxendale and all them fuckers fucking running the fucking show. They've absolutely destroyed the club, and they've used someone else's money to do it, like a bunch of fucking con artists that they are. And, you know, people laugh at Evertonians for being miserable. Can you see why? Can you see why we're miserable? You know, it's a sad state of affairs being us right now. You know. Yeah. I mean, you've got fucking Liverpool. As much as I love slagging Liverpool off and cop-outs off and all that, they've almost went into administration in 2014, and then new owners came in and said, "Nah, we're not having this," and they rebuilt the club up. And a few seasons later they went on to win the league and won the Champions League. Now obviously not a huge fan of the team, but you can't argue with the success. Everton, we were never threatened with administration. We just had a fucking fella come in and invest, and fucking Bill Kenwright and all them just fucking took him for a fucking fool. You know, pulled the wool right over his fucking eyes, and he's still are to this day. In fact, if Everton get relegated, you know fucking quite well, he's just going to blame it on Sean Dyche or whoever's manager. He would have blamed it on Lampard last season. If it was the season before, he would have blamed it on Benitez, or probably would have even blamed it on Ancelotti. Who gives a fuck? They will never take the blame themselves, even though the blame is on them. The FA, the Premier League, whoever the fuck, that investigation, it's aimed at them. But they will still try and blame someone else because they're fucking parasites. That's why. And they're a disgrace to the club. Yeah. I mean, just imagine a boardroom meeting at Goodison, right? I know if you want to skip, go ahead. But if you want to, just imagine a boardroom meeting at Goodison. You've got fucking Mashiri. He's like walks in, looks at the fucking league. He's got a picture of the fucking league table. Everton are in 19th, and Bill Kenwright just comes over to him and goes, "No, Bill. No, Farhad. You're just looking at the league upside down. We're actually seconds. See, here you go." Yeah. I mean, I know Bill Kenwright's got a fucking history in theatre. Maybe that's why he's running it like a fucking pantomime right now. In fact, I bet that's what's happened. The Everton fan union probably went up to him and went, "Bill, we're in the fucking relegation zone again, and it's looking more perilous than ever." And Bill Kenwright's response was, "Oh no, we're not. Oh yes, we are. Oh no, we're not." Bet that happened, didn't it? You know. Yeah. Where's the Arteta money, Bill? It's behind you. Sorry, I'm gonna stop ranting about Everton, but you can see where I'm coming from, can't you? Let's just do the fucking review. You've probably skipped to this point anyway, haven't you? So yeah, let's have a sniff. Oh, that's strong. That is strong. I mean, most Belgians, I mean, it's a Belgian style, but it's made in France. So yeah. It's got that sort of, it's got an apricot mixed with honey. It's got that usual fairy liquid smell that I always get. I say it's a fairy liquid smell, it's some kind of malt, but I don't even know what it is, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it smells like fairy liquid to me, so. Yeah, it's alright though. It's a nice smell, it's a nice smell. I mean, the fairy liquid I can give all take on, but everything else, it's really good. So yeah. Will it be Biere Traditionelle? Yeah, by the way, I bought this in ALDI, so yeah, you know, if you want to get it yourself, you can. It wasn't expensive, so yeah. Will it be Biere Traditionelle Limité Edition, or will it be the fucking board at Everton, which is shit? There's only one way to find out. Bottoms up and up your bottoms. Here we go. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, a little bit of a spicy aftertaste, but the honey and the apricot and the malt, it's all there, it's all in there. Thankfully, no very liquid taste, you know, because you don't want that in your fucking mouth, do you? I'm just getting fucking pissed. I'm just like, oh yeah, I can do dishes with this, but I'm fuck it. But now, yeah, it's the oh yeah, that's good. That is very fucking good. Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely, yeah, I enjoy this. I mean, this is going to be a weird review because I spent most of it raging about Everton, but I've only going to like do like about 10% of the video talking about this actual beer itself, so I'll try and drag it out a bit. So yeah, the mouth feels good. It hits every spot, it massages everywhere, the carbonation, though it doesn't look like there is any carbonation, you can't tell because it's so hazy. Yeah, it's good. This is really good. The taste is fantastic. It does have that sort of I don't know what it is. It's something that's spicy and tangy at the back anyway. You know, there's something there that creates that. But in the meantime, it's quite sweet and also quite sort of fruity. And that's the type that I go for. You know, if you don't like that kind of thing, then you might not like this as much. But if you do, you'll definitely like this, and I would recommend it. This is really good. It's definitely got that hop at the end. 6%, and it's very easy to drink as well. Considering it's 6%, a lot of people think, oh fucking hell, that'd be a fucking heavy one, but you could probably have this and you get twatted and you wouldn't even realise, because you have like 2 of these and they are quite big. Like I say, I've only halfway through and I've just 3 or 4 pints worth in. Yeah, it's strong, but it doesn't taste strong at all. Yeah, so I'd give this a 10 because I genuinely enjoy this. And oh, by the way, if you wondering where Fluff is, she's just upstairs having a sleep. But in the meantime, there's a beer coaster with her face on it. So yeah. just having a sleep. Her eyes aren't as wide open here as they are upstairs. But yeah, I digress. Back to the video. Yeah, this is really good. I'd recommend it. Cost me about, I think about £2. I think it was an ALDI. And yeah, the ALDI in fact it was the ALDI in Walton in Liverpool, which is funnily enough just around the corner from Goodison Park. So if you're an Evertonian and you're fucking really fucking depressed and you want to drown your sorrows, go to the ALDI in Walton. You get this. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and it'll help you forget that Everton exists for about 10 minutes. I know a couple of years ago we didn't want to do that, but now we fucking do. It's horrible, isn't it? You know, I'm sure a relegation will be a good thing though. It'll be a bit of it'll be a thing that finally drags the wool off Farhad Mashiri's eyes, and maybe he'll just turn around and say, Kenwright, Baxendale, Sharp, all of you lied to me. Scruff of the neck, out the fucking club you go. I'm going to replace you with some investors. Even if the fucking Americans who don't know the fucking first thing about football, at least they're Americans I can trust. That's the rumour apparently. I mean, Liverpool did it, and they succeeded, so why not? You know, even fucking United had the Glazers, and they ended up winning a fucking couple of leagues in the Champions League. So, you know, they're not doing too bad. So yeah, maybe the future's American. Not fucking theatre directors that should fucking stick to fucking blood brothers than fucking Everton. You know, fuck off, Kenwright. So yeah, that concludes tonight's review. Well, I say review, it's more of a sort of rant about Everton. I will include this in the title, so if any Everton fans want to watch it, you can. Yeah. Edition Limité, Biere Traditionelle, traditional triple beer. 10 out of 10 from me. Pretty good triple style, Belgian style beer. And yeah, it's really good. I would recommend it. In the meantime, signing out. Take care everyone.